I'm not going to go any farther because that guy's taking his dog for a walk. So he's certainly allowed to do that. Now, can you see those few railway ties? This is the site of the old railway right here that used to come in here and back up on this hill. That was where the Highland Inn was. And you can walk and see some pretty cool stuff up there. Like there's an old fire hydrant up there, and like blocks, cement blocks that they built on. I don't know why in the day when they tore anything down, they didn't just tear it down, they burned it. They burned it right to the ground. And I guess it was to prevent pilfering and stuff like that, but my heavens, seems extreme to me. Get back on here. And then this is Canisbay Lake, and off to the right, you can hopefully see it a bit, that's Bartlett Lodge over there. Then you see they will come over and get you in their boat. I don't know who owns these boats, and take you over for lunch, dinner, stay, whatever. There are signs here saying this is for guests of the lodge. Boy, it's nice to be out though, and the air up here is so clean, so nice, and it's quiet. Which is hard to explain. Maybe not. And then right back up there to the right, we saw, why don't we go? A moose family. It's a lot of years ago, and they were like a dad, a mom, and there were at least two little ones. Just walking through here to my left, and it was cool because at the time I didn't have the lenses that would support really close photography, and that male came right towards me, and like honestly, it was pretty awesome is what it was. But they came, I'll just take a swing around here on the bike, came right out of that, not that back corner, like this close corner right here, and walked right over, right up to the ditch here, which was like kind of cool. And when I said earlier about slightly east and slightly west, well, we're slightly east of the park now, and this is what we consider to be kind of prime territory. And we've had our best luck in viewing them this year. Right in this zone, right here, and as I said, slightly west. That'd be a way to see the park too. Be a bit harrowing out here when the lumber trucks start flying by. Always looking. See, it's quite an image really, because at any moment you could see something cross the road. This year in particular, we've seen foxes and we've seen wolves. Not right here, but kind of a cool thing when you see it. And they say the viewing opportunities are as good or better right here along the Highway 60 corridor than they are if you pack your canoe and go right back up into the park. I'm still watching though. Getting a little drizzly here. I'm going to shut you off here until I get to the top of the hill.